Believe it or not, when I first came to Australia for 7 years ago, I can't even start a simple conversation in English. That's true. I remember sitting in the class, nodding along, pretending I understand everything, but I don't understand everything. I studied, I memorized, and I worked hard, but nothing was changing. And I finally realized it's not effort, it's about my mindset. If you are new here, my name is York. I moved in Australia 7 years ago as an international student, just like many of you watching this. I speak Chinese, Korean, English, but at that time, my English is nowhere near where it needed to be. I was overwhelmed, isolated, and somehow kind of a little bit lost. But fast forward today, I work as a marketing officer in an educational college. I hold speeches, meet clients, and I get help to those international students go through what I exactly went through. In this video, I will tell you that transformation is not you studying harder. It happened just because I studied differently, what I did wrong for years. And it started with one shifting how I thought about studying and myself. Here's my old mindset, just compare whether you have this. I'm not a racist or something, it's a huge disclaimer. But what I find is, here's what past me and most Asian students do. We treat studying like a performance, especially. We sit at a desk for hours, reread everything, highlight the notes. Yes, it just feels actually is. But did you realize that we are not learning? We just go through with this motion. For international students especially, there is an extra pressure. You feel like you have to prove yourself and you study so hard instead of study smarter. And most typically in the class, you avoid speaking because you are scared of making mistakes. And that fear was controlling your brain and feels really bad just because this is the exact part where you're stuck. So my mindset shifting would just happen on this. So my mindset shift was this. I stopped studying to avoid failure and I started learning to grow. Practically, it means I stopped to treat English as a subject to pass. And I started to treat this as a tool to solve the real life problem. And every conversation from that was become a practice, and every mistakes you made is become a database. And from that, I stopped asking myself, oh, did I sound fluent? Instead, I start to ask, did I communicate what I meant? The same shift was applying to everything in your real life. My marketing studies, my personal developments, and learn to how to communicate dealing with clients. When you are learning with curiosity instead of the fear, your brain get open up and you actually become someone different in the process. So here I give you 3 practical tips. Tip number 1, embrace being a beginner out loud. Speak, even it's imperfect. I still make a bunch of mistakes during my conversation. I found the fastest way to improve my English is forcing me to join in a conversation with classmates, with clients, with colleagues, everyone you can talk with. Mistakes are not embarrassing. That is your level up yourself. Tip number 2, learn with a purpose, not just for deadline. Ask yourself, why do I need this? When I connect my English with my workplace or try to talking with others, it's not a passing exam. It feels like a chore. The tip number 3, track who you are becoming. Ask yourself who you want to be. Find a model in your learning field and be that person. Grades and scores matters, but it's not a whole picture. Journal your growth and you will realize the gap between your learners and who you want to be. After graduate, you will realize the real thing is not a certificate. It's the person you become getting there. 7 years ago, I couldn't start a conversation. And right now, look at me. Today I'm talking to you in English and right now in YouTube. I hope my story could somehow help your journey. It maybe can't help you shift totally different with another person after watching this video, but at least you can realize you are not alone for this journey. And I became that person. I'm sure all of this is not because my journey was perfect, but because I wish someone had told me those things when I was sitting in the classroom, nodding along, and pretending to understand everything. If this resonated to you, subscribe, because I will share about more journey like this. If you think this video can somehow help you, I hope you can get a subscribe and leave a comment what you are currently experiencing. I read every single of your comments, and again, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye. This is me. Let's get started.